That is your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you.
Good morning, everybody. It looks like all of the gauges are green. The tires are lit. The fires are kicked. So on and so forth. Oh. Yep, still coughing stuff up. I'm pretty sure it's from the Ovid or whatever that was. Let's go ahead and knock it out. And I found a little trick to make sure that nothing gets blocked or missed. So, Rose. Debbie Chandler, number 2, Cool Colt. You are deterred. Haven't seen you in a while, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. Also, we've got West Virginia Pappy. Sup. Bradley Collins is in the house. Catitude. We got Leia's showing up. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. The early crew. Bullseye Ben is in the house. Good to go. If you guys don't know, Bullseye Ben has his own stream. Go look for it. He's normally on about an hour before I am. Let's see. Andy's in the house. We got Justin. Oops is here. Let's see. Longbeard. I like it. I need to trim mine. Mine should be like right there. This whole thing is out of control. Out of control. Let's see here. Thank you, Leia. Appreciate it. Andy says the title of this video is Rhetorical Question, right? Well, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where we got here? Ian's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. We got Jen showing up for 2 days in a row, so we are good to go. Cindy just showed up. Good to go. Good to go. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I'm going to drink a little coffee here. Let's see. Okay, so my little trick did work. It was Rose, Debbie, and Cool Colt, which were 1, 2, and deterred. All right, so and I owe you guys a poll. Let's see here. I'm going to start a poll, and the question is going to be, do you think schools are prepared for lockdowns? Don't answer that question. I'm going to give you 4 options because it's not a poll unless you have at least 2, and I think 2 is there's not enough data there to give people an idea of what you think, and there, and one more, and then a click, and then a zoom, and then a snap, just like that. Okay, so where are we at here? I need to set a goal too. Somebody was talking about that. They wanted to see if I'd bring out the tinfoil helmet. Uh, tinfoil helmet time. There we go. And I got to push that button right there and go. There, go. There we go. Okay, looks like it's all set up. Actually, you guys already put stuff in the poll, which is super duper. It's kind of an opinion piece anyway. So, and that is a-okay. So, getting right into it. Hopefully, I won't be coughing any much more than that. I'm running on 0 medication, 0 cough syrup, 0 cough thingamabobs. So I'm going to try and run like that as close as I can. With that said, let's close that button right there. Tuck showed up. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Until they stop making schools easy targets by being gun-free zones, they will be lacking. 100%, 100% true. If you know that there's going to be no guns there except for a rent-a-cop, which is a possibility, or a what I don't even know what they call them, safe officers or something like that, shield officers, the officers of shield. But so I was reading this article. It was inspired to come up with this live stream based off a lot of information that was in there. It's actually written from a woman's perspective, so you'll see those, you'll feel those vibes as we go through this. Uh, so it's like, okay, so are they really ready? And when we think about ready, we think about, as parents, we think, okay, do the doors lock? Are the windows bulletproof? Does the teacher have an AK-47 and level 4 body armor? Things like that. Is there a SWAT team standing by in the break room eating donuts and coffee, just waiting for some stupid 16-year-old to bring his dad's pistol to school? Is that what we mean by ready for lockdowns? Hold on a second, guys. Nasty. No, that is not what this live stream about, guys. This live stream is about. Good morning, Bob. Good to see you. This morning is about lockdowns and how to be more prepared. So if you're a teacher, or if you know a teacher, or something like that, maybe you want to share this with them. It's full of great ideas. Um, if you're a part of the membership and you want to contact me about this actual write-up, please contact me and I will, excuse me, I will send it to you. I'll send it to you. Okay, so lockdowns, lockdowns due to school threats have become an unfortunate reality. During lockdowns, excuse me, during lockdowns, students may be confined to classroom for extended periods without access to essential resources. Equipment or equipping classrooms with an emergency kit can significantly improve the situation, ensuring both students and teachers have access to vital supplies. Today, we're going to talk about how to assemble a classroom emergency bucket, which can also be useful for churches, scouting groups, and other activities. Now, common sense or common causes of lockdowns. That's I guess that's the first thing we need to think about, because it's any problem solution matrix is always about cause and effect. Okay, so schools may enter lockdown for various reasons, that are beyond security threats. Things, natural disasters, severe weather events, hazardous environmental conditions. They can also require students to shelter in place. Other locations where children spend time, such as churches, community centers, and extra curricular activities spaces, should also be prepared for similar scenarios. Now, what we're going to talk about. All right, guys. That feels like that's in my lungs, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go. You know what? I'm going to go with the cough drop first. We're going to see what happens. I'm going to go over to the poll real quick, or not the poll, Yeah, what the hell? The poll. We got 12 votes. 58% believe no, they are unprepared. 25% not sure, need some information. 17% say somewhat, but improvements needed. And 0% say yes, they have solid plans. This is all in my lungs. I can feel it. All right. So, yes, Bullseye Man, thank you. It's called a resource office. Oops says, saw news yesterday where guys were walking down the street towards a school and shooting in the air, and cops went to the school instead of confronting the guy with the gun. Yeah. Bullseye Band says, my kid's district has a thing called guard dog dads. It's a good start, but still not there. You're right. It is a start. There was actually a plan that they put together to have veterans that would volunteer. They would undergo some different types of training, but they would be volunteers to work in the schools during certain hours, uh, not just to disarm people, but because people in the military have a different demeanor, and it's they have a different demeanor, if you know what I mean. Let's see here. Let's see. Bradley says my local school has lockdown drills once a month, same as fire and tornado drills. And our local police department has multiple officers stationed at main entrances. No metal detectors yet. Gotcha. Let's see here. The militarist shows up. Good to see her. The teachers are weak. Yeah, unfortunately, most of them are, especially California teachers. Root beer barrel over cough drops. I know, right? Right? But I'm trying. I don't like to, I don't need all that sugar. And I also don't want to take cough drops. I want to be done with this. You know what I'm saying? We're almost at 3 weeks now. Okay, so with that said, good morning, Laszlo. Good to see you. With that said, so let's talk about the role of what we're going to call an emergency bucket. Now, bucket, what? Think of that. Emergency buckets provide a centralized location for essential supplies, reducing stress and ensuring preparedness during extended lockdowns. Having one in place can prevent panic, offer a sense of security, and improve overall classroom safety. I apologize, guys. Um, Now, when we start talking about these buckets, guys, I mean, you're like, you either thought of this or you didn't. You either just had your head explode, or you're like, that's a good idea. You know, but it wasn't my idea. Just so you guys know, colloidal silver. I know, we have some. Matter of fact, I think we're out. Um, so choosing the right container. A 5-gallon bucket with a secure lid is cost-effective option, widely available at home improvement stores. Alternatively, a durable plastic bin with a tight fitting lid may be preferable for classrooms with limited storage space. For those on a budget, requesting donations from the community members can be a practical solution. So, hint, hint, you don't have to do this all yourself, neither does a teacher. Some essential supplies: food and water. Since students may be confined for hours, non perishable food and water are crucial. Full case of water may not fit in the bucket, but can be stored nearby. Mylar water pouches offer a compact, puncture-resistant alternative. High-calorie survival bars and sports bars provide sustained energy, while a small selection of candy can be helpful, particularly for diabetic students. Hint, hint, hint. It is essential to consider food allergies when selecting these snacks. So teachers, know your kids. Also, you probably want to think about and we haven't heard these stories, but you know they have to be there. You know there has to be stories out there like, we were on lockdown for 5 hours and somebody pooped in the corner. Hmm. So some other things to think about is to under hygiene and sanitation is to limit restroom use. Obviously, food intake should be controlled. So we just can't be like, okay, Someone's shooting up the someone's shooting up the gym, guys. We're gonna lock down in this room. We're gonna go through our protocols. Everybody pass out the MREs. Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Now, however, it is necessary, excuse me, if necessary, the bucket can be doubled as a makeshift toilet with the addition of toilet paper, heavy-duty plastic liners, and non-transparent shower curtain for privacy. Securing The curtains to walls can create a temporary restroom space. Proper sanitation supplies such as hand sanitizers and nitrile gloves are essential for maintaining hygiene. Something I don't think I've ever seen is any kind of preparation like this for the schools. And if I'm wrong, please let me know because I've just never seen them. Go into the chat here real quick. Let's see here. Colloidal silver, bless you. Need to apologize. Gotcha. Ian says, work security before COVID. I was outdoors with off-duty police or firefighters working inside. Gotcha. Exercising. No, not lately. Not lately. I've been too busy. Um, Bullseye says, you know that there will be zero nuts. I know, right? Nuts are not allowed in schools. Only the ones with guns. Only the nuts with guns can come in schools. Let's see here. Andy says there are 6 of us white beards that upon retirement might be in the area of the school throughout the day. Public service detail. There you go. Allegedly. I love that. Allegedly. Allegedly. West Virginia Pappy says emergency blankets in case of heating loss. Yes, very intelligent. Very true too. Very true too. You know, it's really funny. If I'd have made like a thumbnail or a title to this video, like your kids won't survive, and here's why. Probably have about 100 people in here right now, but we're averaging somewhere between 15 and 20. I'm starting to sense that there is this lackadaisical attitude now that Captain Red Tie is taken over, and we all love it. And I have a political channel. There's a link to it in the description if if you're curious. And it's already got videos on it, by the way. Hint, hint. But it's interesting that in the good times we instantly start to get soft. We forget where we were a month ago. We forget where we were on November 5th. Yeah. It's a little sad. It's a little sad. So stay sharp, stay frosty. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is power sources and lighting. Also, guys, for those of you that don't know, the way this works is I talk about something, you write about something, I talk about what you wrote, and not seeing a lot of that. Chat rate is low. Chat rate is currently at 3. No bueno. So power sources and lighting. Lockdowns may coincide with power outages, making accessories to light and communication crucial. A well-charged smartphone serves as a flashlight, a means of communication, and a source of critical information. To maintain power, the bucket should contain charging cables for both Android and iPhone devices, as well as a high-capacity, fast-charging power bank. You can buy these on Amazon, no problem. I think they're up to 10,000 milliamp hours right now. It's pretty crazy, just these stupid little bricks that can charge so many things so long, so fast. In classrooms without windows, being trapped in complete darkness can create anxiety. Glow sticks provide an inexpensive and safe lighting option, while battery-powered lanterns or flashlights with spare batteries offer additional illumination. A crank-powered radio can also provide a weather and emergency updates, but teachers should filter uh, dis discerning information to avoid unnecessary panic. Basically, we don't want to like live at 5. There's 27 people in this, and then there's humans walking through the gap, and the cops don't know what to do, and the fire department's eating donuts, or you know what I'm saying. The kids don't need to. The kids don't need that. All right, so I'm gonna go to the chat here real quick. Where we at here? Ian says you forgot one thing for the toilet kit: a pool noodle, so you're not sitting on the narrow raw edge of plastic. That's like the title of a book, man. The narrow raw edge of plastic. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Make sure you get that pool noodle. Everyone thinks not in my area. Oops says so many uses for pool noodles. Right up there with duct tape. Civil defense preparing. What's up, civil defense? Schools in blue states, gun-free zones don't stand a chance. Bradley says, bring it back. No politics here. Grumpy Eckers, good to see you, bro. There is a business to be made in deployable Kevlar blankets that automatically deploy in front of classroom doors when an active shooter happens. TM, bro, TM. Sal Outdoors just joined. What sort of lockdown are you talking about? We're talking about school lockdowns and how we can actually prepare to make it easier for our kids. West Virginia Pappy says good times just means more access to new preps. There we go. Cindy says never heard of screen classroom emergency buckets at all. Not so many occurring in South Dakota, but we have had threats. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This I was kind of inspired when I read this article and just started doing some writing. Man, started making a list of some of the basic stuff. You know, everybody's going to build what they want to build anyway, but it's a very interesting subject. Chem lights are cheap and accessible. Yes, you can buy them at the Dollar Tree store, guys. You can buy them at the Dollar Tree store. Now, how long they'll last, I don't know. You know, there's also some tactical issues there too. Maybe you don't want to bring attention to the classroom by illuminating with the chem light. You know, people are going to think of that stuff. Let the teachers figure that out. They've gone through this training. But the idea is that we give them resources, you know, give them capabilities. Let's see here. Bullseye Ben says they have toilet lids for buckets. Very true. West Virginia Pappy says a science student turns to crank lighting for distraction. Okay. Grumpy Acre says all the preparedness talk means that they'll be able to hire more administrators to management. The unions will like that. I don't know, man. You know, the thing is schools don't have a lot of money, and they're about to have not a lot more money, and the states are going to have to figure out how to fund them. But you know, even if we give them all that money back from the Department of Education, when it gets shut down, anyway, the money has always been an issue with schools. It always has. Okay. And they always just put another task on the teacher. So I'm pretty sure that'll be the case. And to be honest with you, Grumpy, when if the Department of Education gets disbanded, there's not going to be any more money for teachers to be giving to a union that doesn't really do anything for them. So let's see here. Kevlar blankets don't stop rifle rounds. Depends on the blanket. Kevlar could help with flying debris like tornadoes. That's true. Oops says Grumpy. Yeah, they always throw money at problems that are never solved. Rose says, sorry, but beyond worrying about schools, been happening too long for them not to have something in place. Ridiculousness that expects someone else to responsible and refuse to allow what needs to be done. I see. My kids' district had two close school 2 days last week due to funding and staffing. Oh, two closed days. Bradley says, have a great day. Got called into the office for a meeting. Meetings are awesome. Bradley is the meeting king, guys, if you guys didn't know that. Okay, so looking at, let's see, the next thing would be customizations. Now, everybody's got ideas. If you have an idea about what we could put in this kit, put it in the chat. It's going to be helpful. But we're going to go over some stuff. So emergency buckets should be tailored to specific risks of the area, whether preparing for an active shooter scenario, severe weather, or power outages. Having the right supplies can make a difference. Now, some additional items to consider. Blankets. Someone put emergency blankets earlier. 2 yards of fleece stored in vacuum sealed bags are more effective than traditional emergency blankets for warmth and comfort. Magical. First aid kit. Standard first aid supplies should be supplied with trauma care items like heavy bandages, tourniquets, and clotting agents. It's amazing because you have to really think about, are there tourniquets in the classroom? That's a question. If you've ever seen a tourniquet in the classroom, say so inside the chat. Protective gear, face masks, help protect against smoke or airborne hazards, while nitrile gloves ensure cleanliness when treating injuries. Temperature regulation. A battery-powered fan with extra batteries and a supply of hand warmers can help regulate temperature in extreme conditions. security measures, door belts, lockdown shades, door stoppers, duct tape. These can all help secure a room. If escape is necessary, a window breaking tool and an emergency ladder for upper floors should be included. So, with that said, we're going to go to the chat here real quick. I'm going to say first aid with quick clot and tourniquet. Pilgrim, let's see here. We guard banks and government buildings, but not schools. Yeah, it's true. A homeschool with guns. That'll solve the problem. Tom Fish, good to see you. I'd seriously be willing to do the homeschooling nowadays. There you go. What do we got? Everybody's just saying hi to each other. If we go to the poll, currently we have 24 votes, which I guess is great since we only have 20 people in here. 54% say no, they are unprepared. 25% say not sure, need more information. 21% say somewhat, but improvements needed. 0% say yes, they have a solid plan. I wonder when I post this, I wonder I should probably I'm gonna put this on X, this poll on X, and see if I can get some of the teachers to engage. It should be interesting. Cindy says not in first aid kits. Not in the first aid kits, and usually only one defibrillator per school at main office. Yes, exactly. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Did you guys know that they actually used to teach all of this stuff? The what is civil defense used to come into schools and teach basic first aid and basic trauma care. What they knew of it. Back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. It's pretty amazing how we've got so far away from that. Let's see here. I have seen a first aid kit and defibrillator. There you go. Okay, guys, it's about that time. It's about that time. I don't know what button I'm going, I know which button I'm going to put. I know which button I'm going to put. But before I do that, if you love your country, put a #1 in the chat. America. I'm going to drink some coffee. That's right. I'm drinking from the big one today. I'm going to talk some smack. I'm going to educate you people on a few different little things. And we're going to pay some bills. Oh, yeah. Got a nice little cough for that one, guys. Guys, I've got Jace Daily up here today and the Jace case because I was inspired this morning. Jace has actually started advertising on Facebook, and people, excuse me, and people are actually like, and this is not my girlfriend's Facebook feed, right? So it's not even like, hey, we're feeding the prepper stuff. They were like, what is this? Tell me more about this. And people are like chiming in, like, what is this? There are so many normies out there that have no idea what is offered by Jace Medical. The two main things are the Jace Kess, which you can actually upgrade with ivermectin and all sorts of other neat little things as add-ons. Damn it. It's in the lungs, guys. There's not a lot I can do about it. I love you. But the other thing too is Jace Daily, guys. A lot of people don't know that you can actually get your medications at Jace Daily, and then what they'll do is they'll give you a stockpile of it, and it's freaking cheap. It's HSA compliant, and that other one that I can't remember the name of, someone put it in the chat. Yeah, and if you want to save a little bit of money, it's 10% off if you use Local Prepper 10. LocalPrepper 10. You don't know how many times I've used my Jace case. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and push this button over here. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. I've got my one of my every day I'm starting to wear these prepper shirts. Don't panic. I'm a professional doomsday prepper. Every day there you go. FSA. Thank you, Andy. Every day I've been putting one of these on just for you guys. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and roll into implementing emergency buckets in schools. Think of this as an exercise. So, introducing emergency buckets in schools requires collaboration. Teachers, parents, and administrators should work together to ensure every classroom is equipped. Schools can seek donations for local businesses, partner with organizations like the Red Cross, and involve parent-teacher associations in fundraising efforts. Now, when approaching school officials, focus on restroom access can be an effective entry point for discussion. Basically, it's distract them with another subject. Um, but most people can relate to needing a bathroom in an inconvenient situation. If teachers agree to the idea, gathering supplies through parent donations can expedite the process. Ideally, schools should implement emergency buckets in all classrooms to ensure preparedness across the board. Other places where children gather, such as dance studios, martial arts schools, and other extracurricular venues, should also consider emergency preparedness plans. Providing faculty advisors with a checklist and cost estimate could ensure and could actually encourage participation. You're basically doing the work for them other than just providing these things for free, which I think is a bad idea because I mean, not saying don't help them. What I'm saying is that if you're offering the school something free, they don't see the value in it. Okay, they have to see the benefit before anything else, and that's where the conversation happens. Now, what do we got here? We just got some new people popping in. Professional. Rule 2 IC just shut up. Good morning, LPN chat. Good to see you guys. Have a bake sale and for fun drive. There you go. There you go. So ensuring individual preparedness should be the next thing that we talk about. While advocating for classroom emergency kits, parents can also prepare their children individually. A small personal emergency kit in a child's backpack can include, hint, 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 here's the list, a reusable water bottle and an additional sealed water bottle, 2 energy bars or granola bars, family photo and a reassuring letter from parents, a glow stick for visibility, small notebook and pencil for communication and or distraction, a small first aid kit, comfort items such as a small blanket or a small blanket for like younger kids. These small measures can provide children with a sense of security in the event of an emergency. Let's see here. Cindy says, I remember cakewalks and carnival fundraisers by the PTA. Yes, absolutely. I mean, they still do that stuff, guys. They still do that, but parents aren't as involved these days as they should be. It's the truth. We've let them get away with it. They've gotten away with it, and now they're staying away from it. I don't understand it. It's not that difficult. The purpose of the bake sale is to be able to make something that you can turn into money. It doesn't require barely any work whatsoever. And then there's the competition effort, like Tommy's mom made better cookies than you, mom. So things like that. I think we need to get back to that. All right. So when we create these kind of things, when we create these buckets, these kits, we have to maintain them. There has to be some kind of maintenance plan. Now, emergency buckets require regular maintenance. Keeping a checklist of contents and an expiration date ensures that food, water, and medical supplies remain viable. Uh, maybe designating an individual, such as a teacher or parent, volunteer to conduct annual inspections can help the supplies stay up to date. If the bucket is used during the school year, hopefully not, restocking it promptly will be essential. It'll be essential that takes place. And while prepackaged classroom emergency kits are available for purchase, they can be expensive and lack customization. Assembling a personalized kit ensures that the contents align with the specific needs, climate conditions, and student demographics. Interesting, interesting. All right, now's the time for you to put something in the chat. Looks like we're not going to be getting to the tinfoil helmet today. It's so close. I can reach it. Oh, it's so close. But looking at the poll right now, we've got do you think schools are prepared for lockdowns? 54% say no, they are unprepared. 27% say not sure. need more information. 19% say somewhat, but improvements needed, and 0% still believe that that still do not believe that that the schools have a solid plan. Shouldn't that be like an indicator to you that something needs to be done? That like if you're a prepper, you have piles of preps. How hard would it be for you to make one of these buckets and to like go talk to the principal, the vice principal, a student administrator? How hard would it be for you to do that? Interesting thoughts, guys. Interesting thoughts. Oh, that'll never happen here. Said at least 24 times a year in the United States. Let that number sink in. All right, let's see here. Some final thoughts. Some final thoughts. School lockdowns are an unfortunate reality, but proactive preparation can make a significant difference. Equipping classrooms with emergency buckets ensures students and teachers have access to critical supplies, enhancing safety and reducing anxiety during emergencies. A well thought out emergency kit tailored to specific risks and student needs is one of the best ways to enhance preparedness. Taking initiative to create and implementing these kits can provide invaluable peace of mind and security. Security. Okay, so I'm going to be going to the chat. If you have not if you have not given your vote yet in the poll, now would be the time to do that. We're going to go to the chat here real quick, see if we can do a little bit of cleanup. Group big fun drives. Remember cakewalks. Thought of the name for the show yesterday. Prepping for realists. No, it's not a prepping. It's not a prepping channel. Guys, if you look in, let me make sure it's there. Let me make sure I put it in there. If you look in the description of this video, it says the newly uniquely American channel. What the hell? What the hell? Let's do something. We're go. Oh, that's not why did that open? That opens. Yeah, that's it. That's not the right link. That's the right link. All right, let's throw that over there and push this button. Oh, yeah, did I push the right button? Let me see if I pushed the right button. I did. Okay, guys. So this is the new channel. This one's strictly for let's see. You know what? Hold on a second. Hopefully you guys are you're not getting any desktop audio. Hold on a second. I've got to this every time about every fourth or fifth live stream, the where are we at here? Properties. All of the settings on this thing go stupid. Yeti, real step, audio. There we go. And now we should be set. Now we should be set. Let's try this again.
I hope as Americans, we can kind of come together.
Little shameless self. We're going to go back here. There we go. Play.
Hey everybody, LP here, and welcome to my new channel, Red, White, and Real. And this channel is going to be about America. It's going to be about the things that are happening to us, to just average citizens in average neighborhoods in the United States of America. It's going to be about politics and economy and all the things that are affecting us. And I'm going to make some videos that people won't like, and I'm going to make some videos that people will like. But I hope as Americans, we can kind of come together. So hopefully you enjoy the channel. If you do, please subscribe. Give me that thumbs up, and I'll do my best to make videos for you. Yeah, until the next one, stay safe. Have a great day, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.
There we go. That's the new channel, guys. The link that I put in there is bad. It goes to like the very first video. I don't know why I use that one. I'm gonna have to fix that. But let me where's that stupid? Where is that at? Let's go back to the main. There we go. All right, so that's the real one. That's the real one. That's actually all my old retired hiker channel, but I've reset it to be something different. For those of you that don't know, the algorithm doesn't like when you talk about one subject. and then you start to talk about another subject. So that's the whole purpose of the other channel. Hopefully you guys will log in and enjoy that and enjoy that. What's that? What's that for, Ben? What are you posting in there, Ben? What are you doing? What'd you do, Ben? What did you do?
It's changing. There's not a lot they can.
Wait.
There are people losing their mind. The world is changing. There's
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. I appreciate you, Ben. I appreciate you. All right. So let's see here. Going back to the chat. Let's see. No audio. Yep, they're fixed it. There you go. The schools in my county all keep county sheriff deputies in them on the daily. That's great, West Virginia Pappy, but that doesn't solve the problem of where does your kid poop while the cops are forming a stack on the door because they can't they can't get everybody together from the local ho-ho joint. So then he says power outages, preparedness with coronal mass ejection at maximum this year might be inroad for discussion with schools since might be easier to to swallow possibly. Oops says Pappy, where I went to high school, had a deputy that was just sneaking around, smoking weed all the time and chasing student girls. Yeah, there are some scumbags out there. There are some scumbags out there. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I think that that's going to be it for the live stream. There really wasn't a lot of interaction with you guys, but that does happen sometimes when I start talking about stuff that no one's actually ever thought about before. So it's understandable. I will do my very best to um, make the live stream a little longer tomorrow, but it is what it is. When you're out of stuff to talk about, you're out of stuff to talk about. Also, admin note, guys, tomorrow I will be on the road in the morning, so the time is going to fluctuate. I'll try to keep everybody as informed as possible. I have a feeling that it's going to go later more than earlier, but we'll see what happens. I've got to check my schedule. Also, Thursday, I will be on the road as well in the morning, heading down to Virginia Beach to take care of some stuff there. And we'll do something from the road, like while I'm actually driving, like the old days. And so you guys will definitely have to carry the show if that happens. Okay. And as usual, all caps. All right, guys. You know the deal. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. Uh, if you like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe. The new channel link is below. If you want to become a member, there's a link for that too. Yeah. So stay safe. Have a great day, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye bye.